official DOIJ podcast episode. Today, we're going to be discussing a few things. I do apologize for being late. I just finished up with some pilot trainings I did. In DOIJ PS4 main, but I am yours for the next 20 minutes. There's the first thing we're going to discuss before we get to RDRFR. For those who do not know, RDRFR, or for those who don't know, there's a mod called LSPDFR and SAPDFR, which is basically I gotta put this in the announcement, which is basically GTA 5 mods where you can be a cop, which is on PC, which whenever I get a PC, which should hopefully be within the next year. Let's hope, right? Then I'll be showing you all that, which it's also what inspired 5M, which is, you can, not really 5M, but I guess, yeah, 5M, because, basically that's a mod, or a series of mods, that you, I don't know if 5M is the mod, or not, because I don't have a PC or anything to do that with. I don't know much about that, but basically that's what, 5M came from. There's LSPDFR, and LSPDFR is in GTA 4, fun videos, I suggest you watch it, this is great. And then the online version of SAPDFR is 5M. It's basically RP communities nowadays, so yeah. I do apologize for the very late start here to the podcast. If you're watching it not live, then it doesn't matter. But yeah, but before we talk about RDRFR, which, believe it or not, is a real thing, I'm going to we have to talk about, I'm going to read these two quick brief articles. There's many more articles to read. I haven't had time to read them all, but yeah, so as of yesterday, I believe, there have been 2 attacks on U.S. Navy bases. One was in Pearl Harbor, which was right there, and then the other one was in a U.S. Navy base in Pensacola, Florida. I think that's how you pronounce that. So let me just see if this page wants to actually load or not. Load the page, come on. Alright, oh god, no, why does it do this? I really don't. Okay, so, sorry, this page, USA Today and CNN.com are 2 terrible pages to use on the computer, because it never want to load in correctly, and they just want to be so laggy, and it's, oh god, this is pain. So, okay. So the one in Pensacola, Florida. Sorry about that. My mic's been falling down a lot recently. I'm trying to stop that. I do apologize about that. But let's see. The shooting at Pensacola Navy base, so far as of this morning by USA Today, has left 4 people dead and 8 others injured. Florida's a naval air station in Pensacola. It was a Saudi national. And according to the Saudi Arabia leader, that's not how they think. That's not what they think of the U.S. Apparently Saudi Arabia is greatly angered by Pensacola Navy base shooting. So we can't go ahead saying that Saudi was, I mean, it could be. You never know. He could have been assassination there, just going. and they're just claiming not to be, but you never know. So hopefully, the Saudi Arabia president or king, or who, whatever it is that leads Saudi Arabia, truly is angered by this and is outraged, and truly thinks that it is barbaric. Because he said that he thinks it's barbaric. He says it is barbaric, which it is barbaric. And then earlier this week, a U.S. Navy sailor shot 3 people and killed himself at Pearl Harbor. But according to the news article I read yesterday that I just skimmed over, but I did read it. So I did see the fact that he was undergoing counseling. So who knows if that was, and that he was angered by his commanders. So who knows if it was some kind of PTSD or some kind of previous traumatic event that led to that. So we're going to have a minute of silence for those members there of the of both the shootings that were shot. So we're going to do about 4 minutes, and then 4 minutes silence, and let's begin. There you go. Moment of silence. Has doesn't did. So there we go. And then so that works. So we're gonna be having a listener come in and join us. And we're going to be alright. Hey.
Hello!
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. DOIJ Podcast, Episode 5. Hell yeah. Right? Episode 5? Yeah, it is. Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
That's good. I'm doing alright. So there was I was gonna say Twitter. Goddamn, I've went too much RP. Too much RP. I was gonna say Twitter. There's a Twitter post today.
Twitter post, damn it!
Okay. What I mean is there's a Twitter post or Twitter, depending on what universe you're in, by the LSPDFR. No, LCPDFR. I don't know. Point is, people behind the mod, LSPDFR, SAPDFR, LCPDFR, the whole shebang. They put out a tweet today, I believe it was, that they have RDRFR, which would be red.
Whoa! RDRFR.
Yep.
How? What?
And here is the full text or full post on mod Red Dead or www.mod-rdr.com. RDRFR first screenshots and preview. So Sam posted it, and he says, and I quote, and it's a long article. Following closely in the footsteps of LSPDFR, the police mod for GTA 5, today we're excited to share some screenshots and details about our latest project, RDRFR, the upcoming police mod for Red Dead Redemption 2. Putting the player in the shoes of a lawman, RDRFR will bring a whole new dimension to Red Dead. Not only will you be able to walk the streets and roam the plains with the full authority of the law on your side, but we're creating something that's quite different too. Indeed, perhaps the truest strength of RDR2 is that it is different. It's not just GTA in the West, there's more to it than that. It's a vast open world that has a level of detail in the characters, the setting, the environment that's unmatched by any other open world freeform game. With RDR, we have the opportunity to create an experience that's far more intimate and refined than any previous mod, with a greater focus on interaction and investigation as opposed to LA-style car chases. Now here's the first screenshot, which is you're talking to someone, looks like you're in a saloon perhaps, I'm not entirely sure. And then on the right you have the aim weapon, and then you have the three I guess dialogue options. There's move along, there's question, confront. I think you are questioning him and you are saying think real hard before you plead ignorance.
Okay, so this is just the modding era of Red Dead Redemption now. Would 5M eventually release a version of modded RDR?
Yeah.
Now that's my question.
Yeah, they probably will. Yeah, so that's what these guys are working on now. And the description or the caption for the photo is: in the absence of modern CCTV surveillance, finding out the culprit in the weekly bar brawl calls for more traditional means.
Modern CCTV surveillance that doesn't exist in Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, so in the absence of modern CCTV surveillance, and then the next photo is it's pretty cool. You're out in the street, and you have a gun, and there's greet, antagonize, and there's also stop in the name of the law.
Okay, just 1 second. I'm switching over to my computer.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna keep going. So Leveraging RDR's powerful system for contextual prompts gives rise to all new interactions with the people you encounter. So that's a caption for that photo.
Okay, my audio should be a lot nicer now.
Yeah, it's awesome. It is a bit better. It wasn't too bad to begin with.
It should sound better, does it?
Yeah, it does, yeah. And so I'm actually going to read the rest of the article, which is a long, so it's a little bit longer.
Right.
And then it continues, our focus at the moment is to finish developing an initial version of RDFR as quickly as we can. There's no doubt that we've come a long way since RDR was first released on PC. But there's so much still unknown about how the game works and what we can mod into it. With this in mind, instead of sitting on it for a couple of months as we try to get stuff perfect, we instead want to have the ball rolling within the space of some weeks, and let the mod grow and evolve naturally as we see how people play it and what sort of things should be added and focused on. Seeing Rockstar's latest open world epics in the eyes of the law is really fun. Being a lawman at the turn of the 20th century doesn't seem as cut and dry as being a police officer in a modern metropolis, and we're hopeful that this offers a ton of potential for what a police mod for this game can become. We can't wait to see what happens with RDRFR, and we're working day and night on getting the mod into your hands so that you can put it on a star and lay down the law. Be sure to closely follow our website and Discord server for the latest news as we develop RDRFR, which we hope to bring a beta version of as quickly as possible. So there is.
I personally think that this would be a great thing.
Yeah, I agree. I really actually hope I can get a PC really soon, but I gotta finish Christmas shopping before I even do that. And then I'm going how much spare money I have after finishing Christmas shopping. I'll might increase the podcast,
of course,
Christmas giveaway budget, and hopefully more than $50. So, but yeah, so that's definitely just thought I'd definitely bring those up to everyone's attention so that everyone is up to date on those things, which is like a drop in the bucket compared to what different news and stuff keeps popping out every day. So really, we are so far behind in news that we're drowning basically. If we're gonna be honest with blood, we're practically drowning if we were trying to read all the.
So they're probably drowning in their own work. I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
But good lord.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we have run out of time. We would have had a little more time if I had been able to finish up the pilot trainings in DOIJ PS4 main. So of course, if you want to join the podcast server, which I highly suggest you do, it should be the first link in the description, or one of the first links in the description. Go ahead and join the podcast server. Anyone can join it. Everyone's welcome to join it. Don't forget, we are doing a
Did you plug in the DOIJ interview server?
Yes, exactly. And
Woo!
if you want to join the interview server, there is that link as well. So you can join the best. I can't speak for Xbox, I can't speak for 5M, but I can speak for PS4, because I've been in over 100 PS4 RP communities, GTA RP communities, and DOIJ is the best by far. I'm not just saying that because I'm in DOIJ and I'm the host.
Xbox and 5M are great.
I would not know about that, as I am not. Well, I'm in the 5M.
I am in the Xbox. I am in the Xbox server as a dispatcher, and I'm going to be honest. The roleplay is great.
There you go. That's how you know it. So we can see for Xbox and PS4 apparently. Yeah, so you gotta join the interview server. You fill out an application. I think they changed it since I went through many months ago.
Yeah.
It feels like years ago now. It hasn't been a year quite. I think, has it? I don't know. It's a long time. So you do that, go through the interview process, and you pass that, you go to the training. You pass that, you get moved into main. So you get moved into the RP server, and you can, there's a few slight more steps before you can actually get into the session and RP. But I know it seems like a really long process. It may take months to get through each process alone. But like it took me 4 months to get the interview process, or 3 months to get the training. But it's worth it. It is completely worth it. Any other server?
Actually,
yes.
I'm a moderator in the interview server, and we've had a guy for several months. But right now he's in the main servers, and he told me the wait is definitely worth it. It doesn't matter. It is very much worth it. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, yeah, definitely worth the wait. I mean, honestly, I would, if I had to, I would wait. Another if I had to wait, I'd probably wait 20 years if I had to. I mean, I wouldn't want to. Obviously, want to get as quick as possible. But if you have to, you're going to want to wait for it. And if you're, it took me a few times to get my application right, but they'd be like, this wasn't right. So I mean, so if your application is wrong, just ask they can improve it, and then work on it, and then when the interview goes well, So so there's all that. That link should be in the description below. So again, DOIJ interview link in the description. Go and check that out. If that does not work, which it should, but if it doesn't, post a comment or DM me on Discord. My Discord is ZachRider747. Number is 9015. I hope you have some GTA, DOIJ, RP videos up, hopefully in the next month or two. Maybe it's the IRL. But let's go to the podcast.
I plug my YouTube channel in.
No, you cannot. Sorry. Only I can.
Darn it!
Sorry. Server rules. But yeah, so podcast server, definitely join it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Sadly, Stephanie couldn't join us as she is working out at the gym. So there is that. I don't even know if I have a gym around me. That's kind of I don't know. I don't know if there's a gym in my area. That's actually a good question. I should probably.
That's a good question.
That's another story for another day. I hope to have some interviews, hopefully going on over the course of the next few weeks. So I'm trying to get those scheduled, but don't you worry, they will be coming. So stay tuned, stay awesome. Subscribe if you want to know, or subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you want to know when we go live with the next episode of the official DOIJ podcast, which should be in the next day or two. Hopefully we can get a discussion going about the upcoming DLC on the 12th, which is a Thursday, which hopefully I have that day off. Either way, I'll be exploring that DLC as soon as it drops. And then probably dropping at work. I'm working that night. Probably face will be in the fryer. So,
of course.
Yeah, so go ahead and do all that. And as always, we will catch you later. Thank you all so much for listening in.